Good morning, everybody. We're going to take a tour of MerryHeart after breakfast.
So this is Dot, this white one. We call her our building inspector. When we were building our chicken coop, Dot would come running every time she heard a hammer or any kind of tool going. This little chicken would come running and jump up into the construction area and look over my husband's shoulder. She had to be right there in the middle of it. So yeah, this is Dot, the building inspector, and of course y'all can probably guess how she gets her name. All right. Well, hey everybody. So we thought we would start our tour of MerryHeart at our driveway. We're already halfway up the hill here. The driveway actually does go on around that curve and down the hill a little bit, but we'll show you that later. But this is one of the views that we have from our driveway. And as you're coming up the driveway, it does overlook a little creek. And we do border that creek in and out. Our boundary goes in and out around that creek. So I'm going to go ahead and start up the driveway to our house. We did have to put quite a bit of gravel on this when we bought the property, and most likely we're going to have to add some more in the spring. Now, stop right here. I wanted to show you this old oak tree. We'll get a better view of that as we get closer up there, but we believe that thing's at least a couple of 100 years old.
Hear that rooster in the background?
Yeah, our neighbors have roosters. Okay, there's the first view of our little cabin that we built. Of course, as y'all probably know by now, we named it MerryHeart.
Kind of funny too, Betsy, the little building next to it we call MerryHut.
Yes, before we ever built the cabin, we would camp there. It gave us a place to kind of get out of the weather. And right now we're just using it for storage. And we do have free range chickens. There's one of them. I don't know where the rest of them are. We got 16 right now. I plan to buy some more in the spring. Of course, that's our little chicken hut. And if you can see behind it, another huge oak tree, which we believe it is also a couple 100 years old. So that fence line you see there and that barn is our boundary here in our backyard. And that's part of our view looking east. And then this is what you see from our back porch. Now our property goes pretty much to the top of that small mountain right there. Altogether, we've got just under 50 acres.
Let's get a little closer to our campground then.
Okay. I'll share this view with you while we're walking. In case you're wondering what's happening here, we are using an old bed frame to grow some blackberries. We just planted them this fall. So we've still got quite a lot to clear out. All of that debris back behind it, but we like to camp, we like to hike. We're very outdoorsy type people. And we like to invite friends over to share it with us. So this is a campground that we are working on. And like I said, there's still some more clearing to be done. We'll show you all of that as we do it. So I'm going to pan around now and show you the cabin from this view. What is that coming toward us?
Oh, Fluffy.
That's my fluffy little cat. Okay.
Show them the oak tree. You can have kind of good
Yeah.
shot of the little tree house we're building
Yeah.
too.
That's the first old oak that I showed you. The limbs, I don't know if you can see, but those limbs, oh, they stretch way on out there. And we've stuck a little tiny tree house in it, just big enough that you could probably get a one-person tent. It overlooks the holla. And what I didn't show you when I showed you the campground is our pear tree, which usually in the fall is loaded with pears. We end up having to give them away. We have so many. And that's a pretty old pear tree too. But we're going to leave our tour at this point. We will try to do seasonal tours. This we would call our early winter tour. And so we'll try to do something midwinter when we have snow on the ground. And then again for the rest of the seasons, spring, summer, and fall. So y'all have a good day. And we'll catch you later.